So today we're out here at Crust Brewing doing a indoor drone tour as well as shooting a photography pack. So we're gonna come into the business, we're gonna scout out the location a little bit, take a look around, get the FPV drones in the air, and then we're gonna fly through to do a business tour for them for their grand opening. So a typical day on production and on set for us at Indoor Drone Tours is, wake up, get the coffee flowing. As creatives, we love our coffee, so prep the gear, get all the batteries charged. Usually myself as the head of creative and our pilots will link up on site. Once we get there, we'll walk through the space, facilitate the entire shoot. Once the shoot's done, we'll go back, we'll dump footage, we'll back it up onto our hard drives, onto the servers, and then we'll take care of whatever other meetings we have for the day and hand it off to the post-production team.
A day in the life for me is all over the place as the COO and creative director. It's going to video shoots, it's doing edits on the back end, it's managing employees and clients, and it can really go anywhere. We use custom-built FPV drones to fly through real estate. I think one of the unique things about our FPV drones is it can create an angle unlike anything else can in the real estate world. And we even had a lot of brokers tell us that there wasn't a product like this before the FPV drones came into play because they couldn't tour a 1 million square foot warehouse with one video. One of the biggest things is just all the learning experiences along the way. Everything that may have not worked in the past or didn't work as well as I wanted it to have helped me succeed with indoor drone tours. So I think one of the hardest times in my young career so far was when I was in the corporate world. I just had a total lack of fulfillment. I loved being behind the camera, but I couldn't at my corporate job. And I was in a sales job where I was cold calling and emailing, 9 hours a day nonstop. So one of the things with that was it just wasn't filling me up. I would come home from work and I'd sit there and I'd be like, man, I want to do something else. I want to be more creative again, because that's what I was best at. What I was doing on a daily basis wasn't filling me up as a creative and as a person. And that was pretty hard for me. And I definitely struggled with that a lot. I would just sit around and be like, what's my next move? Where am I going to go next? What is the next plan for me? What's the next job I'm going to get? And I would apply to jobs and it's overwhelming and people get anxious about it. So I think one of the biggest things to help get me out of my creative rut there when I was at Comcast was just networking and talking to a ton of people. My family, Zach, my friends, and just really diving into, what is my purpose? What do I want to do as a person? Where do I think I can have the most impact? And through talking to those people in my network, I was able to say, hey, here's what I'm good at, here's what I'm not good at, here's where I want to be, and start to kind of figure that out and kind of carve my own path.